let's take review what we have learned last time, articles and integration. The first rule we have learned about the articles is normal rule is hey with pathak and doubling the dagesh in the first root letter. Hey with pathak and doubling the dagesh in the first root letter. This is the general rule for the article. We know that in English we use a and the. This three articles we use for when the things are indefinite, then we use a and and when the things are definite, then we use the. So in Hebrew there is no such element or no such a things that can we can know that this is the article which represents a or an. But for the, there is a in ancient times hal were used, hey with pathak and lamed. So in a process of time that lamed has lost, and in compensation for the lamed they use doubling the dagesh in the first root letter. So whenever in general most of the cases in Hebrew Bible, biblical classical Hebrew, you will find hey with pathak and doubling the dagesh in the first root letter. That indicates that this is an article. So Hamelech, the king, Hakol, the voice, Hayom, the day, Hashem, the name, Halaila, that is the night, and Habarit, that is the covenant. So this is a general rule you will find. Then second rule we have seen, attached inseparably to a weak guttural with comets and no dagesh. With comets and no dagesh. So here we see that whenever there is a weak guttural, can anyone tell me which are the weak gutturals?
Aleph, He, Ain, sorry,
No,
Aleph,
Aleph, Ain, and Resh.
and Resh.
yeah, Aleph and Ain are technically weak guttural, and Resh is sometime. So when you will see this Aleph and Ain, then instead of Hey with Pathak, because doubling dagesh is rejected by the gutturals, therefore we say Pathak is heightened to comets. Pathak is heightened to comets. So Ha'ir, that is the city. Harosh, the head. Ha'ohel, that is the mansion. Ha'irev, that is the evening. Haruak, the wind or the spirit. And Ha'adam, the man. The man. So this is the rule number 2 for weak gutturals. When there is a strong guttural, which are the strong guttural?
He and Kit.
He and Ket. Whenever you will find He and Ket, the rule number 1 only applies. Only doubling dagesh you cannot put because of the 2 strong gutturals at the beginning. Already He is the strong guttural, and for He and Pathak, this rule is applied. He with Pathak and no doubling dagesh in the first root letter, because the first root letter is a strong guttural by implication. So there is no need to put a, and since the guttural, strong guttural refuses doubling dagesh, so there is no need to heighten the vowel. So rule number 1 only applies, only the difference is doubling dagesh is rejected by the guttural. So remember, rule number 1, can anyone tell me? Rule number 1, what is general rule?
Pathak.
Hey with Pathak,
Doubling dagesh.
the first root letter. If there is a weak guttural, then
Then He with the comets.
Hey with comets. And when
No
there is no dagesh. For guttural dagesh, they will always be rejected. There will be no dagesh. And when there is a strong guttural, hey with
Pathak.
pathak.
With the pathak.
Yeah, these are the three rules you will observe in many of the cases. And fourth rule is for unaccented hey with comments, unaccented ein with comments, and always unaccented ket with comments. For all these three cases, if the word begins with hey with pathak, ein with pathak, sorry, not pathak, comments, sorry, hey with comments, ein with comments, and ket with comments, then the article we have to use it hay with segal. So hay apar, that is the dust. Hay akev. Then hay khajak, hay anan, and hay hamun. So everywhere you can see that is in first case what you observe here, ein with comets, correct? Ein with comets.
Yes.
Then second also ein with comments. Third also khet with comments. Ein with comments and he with comment. So whenever you will find these comments in first root letters, he, ein, and khet with comments, then instead of pathak or comments, you have to use he with segal. So remember this rule for unaccented. And if there is accent on he or ein, then there are some rules which are different rules over here. When there is a accent, when the syllable or the first accent, this is called ole accent. When there is an accent, then that is referred by hey with comments again, hey with comments. And this case is identical to case number 2. Case number 2. Only here, now erect is a segolate noun. So this segolate noun will be this segol under aleph will be heightened to comets. So the pronunciation is haaretz, the earth. And the pathak will also be heightened to comets. Har, that is mountain, hahar, the mountain. Am, that is people. And when we attach inseparable article to this, then it is ha-am. Now, how to recognize whether it is accent or not? When there is a one syllable word, this is considered to be accented. So note this changes. Pathak, even in first root letter under pathak, under he there is a pathak, also under ein there is pathak. It is heightened to comets. So these are the exceptional cases. You have to observe it. Then interrogative hey. When in Hebrew you have to ask a question, then this interrogative hey is used. Now hey is used for article also, and hey is used for interrogative purpose also. So you have to properly observe the rules. Rule number 1, which you will observe in the most of the cases when the first letter is a non-guttural. Attach inseparably to first word of the question with khatib pathak. When you attach khatib pathak to any word, it makes it interrogative sentence. Shamar kept, Hashamar has he kept, or will he keep? So it makes an interrogative sentence. And hello Shamar, will he not keep, shall he not keep. So it makes an interrogative sentence. Shomer Aki Anoki. Now this, because of this sentence in the beginning, there is a hey with Hatep Pathak. It has made it interrogative sentence. That means, am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? Then rule number 2, we have seen attached inseparably to a word beginning with gutturals or Shiva. Whenever a word is started with guttural or Shiva, then you have to attach he with pathak. This is the rule number 2. So see here, shamartem, shamartem. Now, if we attach this he with pathak, why we attach he with pathak? How to recognize whether it is a article or whether it is a interrogative he? The
There's
first
no
root
doubling
letter,
Dagesh.
yeah, first root letter is Shiva. So there is no dagesh in it, therefore it is interrogative he. Hashemartem, has have you kept? Tem means masculine you. Have you kept? And ha ata, this is guttural letter. So ha ata, how are you? Or what about you? So remember these two rules which are normally used. First is Khatib Pathak. It is very easy to recognize. Second, whenever he is attached to the word, you have to observe the first root letter. If there is doubling dagesh, then the rule number 1 of the article. If no doubling dagesh, then you have to use this. You have to recognize that this is an interrogative he. And third, attach inseparably to a word beginning with gutturals and comets. Whenever this gutturals begins with comets, then always it is he is attached with segol. There is an article also he is attached with segol, but observe the rule. Rule here, when it is attached inseparably to a unaccented he with comments, ein with comments, and ket with comments. And in this rule number 3 is ein, and second one is aleph. But this about the ket, whether it is article or whether it is an interrogative he, you will know by the context only, because for ket, for ein, it is no, there is no problem. If there is a now here it is aleph, so we know that it is a interrogative he. But for ket, you have to translate it and know by the context only. Then we have seen two kinds of noun, that is me, which is used for person, that means who, and second one is ma, and that is attached by pathak with makep or without makep, and dagesh to the non-guttural. Now the general rule, when ma, that the meaning is what, so that is attached with makep or without makep. But remember that the first root letter, there is a doubling dagesh. Ma melek, what king? Ma katav, what writing? Ma neha, that means which river or what river? Ma yom, what day. So rule number 2, again, last time we have seen about the ma, is attached by comets to the guttural, that is aleph, he, and resh. For aleph, he, and resh, it is attached with comets. First rule we have seen, it is attached with mem with pathak, but here if there is a guttural, then there will be no doubling dagesh, only there will be, instead of pathak, there is comets. Ma regal, what foot. So remember this interrogative pronoun. There are two pronoun, as I told you, that me and ma, and this me is used, me means who, and this me is used for a person, whereas ma is used for the things, not for person but for things. Me means who or whom, and ma means what or how. What or how. So when I say ma regel, that means what foot. Ma ata. Again here ma means how also. So how are you also I can say ma ata. Ma adir, how mighty. And ma hadawar, what words, or we can say how is the word. So remember these rules. And this rule number 3 is ma is attached by segol, and sometimes makeb, especially to guttural with comments. Whenever there is an article or interrogative he or this interrogative pronoun, remember whenever the first root letter is started with gutturals and comets, then you have to, here in this case you have to use segol. Me ashita, me haya, and me avoni. What you have done. Then me avoni, what is my sin. So remember these three rules about the interrogative pronoun. Any doubts regarding these articles, interrogative he and interrogative pronoun? Any doubts? Now I request you, all of you, to unmute yourself and we'll solve this exercise number 6.
Actually, sir, we are still in shock hearing the news of Sanjeev Arore.
Yeah.
Because he used to give sermons in our church, huh? And he's Sunita ma'am's brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's so sad news.
Yeah. So continue, sir.
At the start only we prayed for him. Yeah.
I couldn't get the line, Wi-Fi line.
Okay. Okay. So attached in definite article with the appropriate pointing to the following word. Last time we have taken this, we'll, for better practice, we'll take it again. So first one is even. Can anyone tell me which article we have to use here?
Hey with a comets.
Yeah, hey with comets. Hey with comets. Why?
It's a guttural.
Guttural with Segal.
No. Not a guttural with Segal.
It's a
For weak guttural.
weak.
Okay, we have to use hey with comets. Then second number bore.
Hey with Pathak.
Yeah, hey with pathak. Correct. This rule number which it is first.
One.
First with Dagesh, already
Yeah,
Dagesh.
and doubling Dagesh in the first root letter. Then third Bekor.
Here with
Comets. The first.
Hey with
one.
Pathak.
Pathak. Sorry. First
Hey with pathak. And then after that fourth Zahau. Observe the first root letter, whether it is guttural.
or non-good.
No.
No, then hey with pathak. And
After
doubling
doubling
Dagesh.
Dagesh.
Doubling Dagesh is the first root letter. Then sixth one.
It's a weak guttural. So hey with a
Yeah.
comet.
Yeah. Hey with
Comet. There's a lot of sound coming.
yeah. Okay. Then seventh one is
With
Ealeth.
Pathak.
Hey with pathak and doubling Dagesh in
Doubling
the
Dagesh.
first
First
root
letter.
letter. Then eighth one.
Hey
Hey
with
Pathak,
Pathak.
Pathak.
Yeah.
doubling is there already.
Yeah. Yeah, but that doubling Dagesh will act as Dagesh Lene as well as Dagesh Pote. Haggan. Getting it?
Yeah.
Then or
Comets. Hey with comets.
Hey with
Yeah.
Kam.
Weak
why
guttural.
we use comets?
It's a weak guttural.
Weak guttural, correct. Then afar,
Hey with a segol.
yeah.
Segal. It's
Good.
Hey
on.
with Segal. Why we use Segal here?
It's ein with a comets.
Yeah, Ain with the comets. Then this 11th one, Gamal.
No.
Hey with Pathak.
Pathak. The first
Yeah,
rule.
first, okay. Then Bashar,
First rule.
yeah. Hey
Yeah,
with
Pathak.
Pathak and doubling Dagesh. Then Kokau,
Hey with Pathak. First two.
First.
yeah, correct. Then 14th one, Imeth,
Hey with
Hey
Comet.
with the comet.
Comets. Weak guttural.
yeah. Then Koshik,
Strong guttural.
Hey with the
Pathak.
pack.
Pathak.
So strong guttural.
Hey with Pathak, because it is strong guttural, so we have to use Hey with Pathak. Then Ain,
Hey with Comet.
Hey with,
Comet.
why we use Hey with comets here?
Weak guttural.
Yeah. Then Levav,
Comets. Hey Pathak. Doubling Dagesh.
yeah, first rule.
First row.
We can say that general rule. For number one, we can say general rule. Okay?
General rule.
Yeah. Khok, next 18th one.
Hey with
Hey
Pathak.
with the pathak.
Yeah.
No.
Rule number 3.
Then Avel,
Hey will
Now-
Comet.
yeah, see the first root letter, that is Ain with comets.
Comet.
Therefore, the article will be Hey with
comets.
comets.
Rule 4.
Then Nahar,
He with Pathak.
He with Pathak.
Dagich.
So
Yeah.
the 19 one, what did you say?
He with comets.
Okay. Hey, with
Because,
comets.
yeah, because that rule is rule number 4 or 5. It is
4.
But,
yeah, 4.
Okay, this is accented.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
Rule number 5.
rule number 5 it is.
Yeah.
Then Khatat,
Khatat. He with Patak.
He with Pathak, because of the strong guttural. Then Av,
He with Sagol.
no.
So accented, then say with the comets.
Yeah, He with comets.
Comets. Rule number 5.
Yeah. Then Az,
Rule number 5. He with
yeah,
comets.
He with comets. Then Hekal,
Hey, with the Pathak.
Pathak. Then Yom,
Hey,
He
with the
Patak, doubling
Pathak
Dagesh.
and a doubling that.
general rule. Okay.
General.
General.
Then Khakam,
He
Hey,
with
with
Patak.
Segol.
He with Segol. Why we use He with Segol here? Because
Strong guttural with a
comet.
Comets.
Yeah. Then Regel,
He with
big guttural.
comets.
So
He with comets.
Comets.
Regel. Then Lechem,
general rule.
General rule.
yeah.
He with
Then
Pathak.
Khazak,
He with
Hey, with
Segol.
the Segol.
He with
Segol.
Segol, because of the
Strong guttural
Head-
to
Strong
comets.
guttural with
comets. Then Shamaim,
General
General
rule.
rule.
yeah. Hashemaim,
doubling
Hashemaim.
Dagesh.
Then B, attach the interrogative hey with appropriate pointing to following words. Now, number 1, Ata.
He with Pathak. Rule number 2.
Now, can anyone tell me which rules we are learn about the interrogative hey?
Interrogative rule number 1 is if it's a non-guttural,
Yeah,
then hey with a
Khatib Pathak.
Hatip Pathak. If
Hmm.
it's the root letters with a Sheva or a guttural, then then hey with a Pathak.
Pathak, yeah,
And if the gutturals are with the comets,
Yeah.
then hey with a Segol.
yeah. These all 3 rules examples are given here, which sister has told already. Getting? Now here, the first root letter is non-guttural. So here Khatib Pathak is used. Here hey with comets is used. So therefore hey with Segol is used. And the first root letter is guttural or started with Shiva. Therefore hey with Pathak. So these 3 rules, don't try to memorize all these rules, but just by seeing, by observing these things, we'll try to solve this. First one is Ata. Now this Ata, which is identical to above 3, Ata.
Rule number 2.
What you will put here? Hey
He
with
with
Pathak.
Pathak.
Pathak, correct. Then Shameru, second number.
He will
Hatip Pathak.
Hatip Pathak.
Hatip
Yeah,
Pathak.
Hathik Pathak. Now, just for this purpose, we will see this is first, this is second, and this is third. Okay. So for second, we use this first rule with Pathak. Then for this third Zot,
First.
yeah, correct. Then for fourth Shemare,
First.
Shemartem.
First.
Second.
No, it starts
No,
with
there's a third.
Shiva. It starts with Shiva. So
Shiva.
hey with Pathak. Then fifth one, who?
With a pathak.
Yeah, ha who. Then 11th one, sixth one, that is low,
First one.
Hatip pathak.
first one.
First.
Yeah. Then zakar,
First
First.
one.
yeah, correct. At,
Third one.
Second one.
no, third one, sister.
Third.
That is guttural.
Sorry.
Guttural and guttural with comets. If there is guttural with comets, then you have to use he with segal.
Hmm.
If there is shiva or guttural, then you have to use he with pathak.
Pathak.
Then ninth one, khata.
Hey with
the
Sagol.
Segol. Second one.
Second.
Yeah, correct. Then saak or
First
saak.
Rule 1.
Yeah. How will you say that? By attaching hatip pathak, how will you pronounce?
Had
Hatsa
Ah.
ak.
Zik.
Hatsa.
Hatsaak.
At-
Hatsaak. When we attach khatib pathak, it gives a sound, a sound. Hatsaak. 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 Then 11th one, ani,
He
The
patak.
third rule.
a with pathak. So ha ani. Then ana,
He with Sagol.
Segol.
All.
he ana. Then
Yeah.
he,
Pathak.
Ha he.
ha he. He
Hmm.
means
Pathak. No?
She.
She.
So if I attach ha he, that means how is she? Getting?
Yes.
So just one word you have to say. If sisters, you are talking one to one another. Ha he, how is
Ha
she?
He.
But it is a third person. Oh, sorry. Yes, third person. So yalat,
First rule.
He with first. Hatay patak.
yeah. Her yalat. So yalat means born. So when you attach her yalat, where did you born? So it can make many interrogative sentences. And last one,
He with
halak.
Segol.
He
Yeah.
with Segol.
Hey, hey halak,
He halak.
where you are going.
Halak.
Then about ma. Attach interrogative ma with the appropriate pointing to the following words. Now there three examples are given. These are the three rules we have learned. Now rule number 1 we have learn over here is ma ikra. Ma ikra. So whenever there is a non-guttural, then you have to attach the ma, means with pathak. When there is a guttural, then you have to attach ma. And when there is guttural with comets, then you have to attach may.
May.
Getting?
Yes.
Then rule number 1, shamar,
With a pathak.
yeah.
Rule number
One.
Rule number 1 with a
Yeah.
doubling dagesh also.
Yeah, in the first root letter there will be doubling dagesh, so that will be the ma shamar. Ma shamar. Then second one, asa,
Rule
Hmm.
3.
Rule
yeah,
3.
may
Say-
asa.
Guttural with comments.
And whenever rule number 2 and 3, there will be no doubling dagesh because of the gutturals. Then rule number 4, who,
Second rule.
no, who,
With a comet, no?
Ah, with
With a comet, it's a guttural.
Ma.
Yeah. Rule number 2. Rule number 2.
Yeah,
Rule number 2.
rule number 2. Then fifth one, J,
Rule number 1.
rule
Commit-
number,
Sorry, Pathak and a doubling
Attack
Dagesh.
and doubling
yeah,
Dagesh.
Pathak and doubling Dagesh. Okay. Then sixth one, Haya,
Segol will come there.
Segol.
3.
Me.
3. Rule number 3.
rule number 3, Segal. Okay. Then next one is
3.
Rule number 3.
Khalam. Khalam,
Rule
Segal.
number 3.
Okay.
Segol.
Then eighth one,
One.
Sha'al.
Rule number 1. Rule number 1.
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Then ninth one, Lakak.
Rule number 1.
Yeah.
Doubling Dagesh.
Then Ana.
Rule number 3.
Guttural with a comment. 3rd.
For Ana.
Mayana.
Segol, no?
May.
So
Yeah.
guttural with a comment.
3.
Yeah. Then Naga.
First rule
Number 1.
One.
with a
Yeah.
doubling Dagesh.
Yeah.
Doubling Dagesh.
Then
12 also.
Mak. 12th
Rule
one, Makar.
Rule 1 with a doubling Dagesh.
Yeah.
Doubling Dagesh. Attack and doubling.
And 13th one, the Regel.
2. Rule 2.
Number 2.
2.
Yeah.
Comet.
Then Omar.
Again
Rule
2.
number 2.
Yeah.
Comment.
Then Shafak.
Rule
Rule
1.
1 with a doubling Dagesh.
Yeah. Very good. Now,
So one doubt.
yeah.
For the interrogative pronoun, for the second rule, the gutturals given are only aleph, resh, and hey.
Just give me 1 minute, sir. That's what's for this ma.
Yes, for ma.
For ma, rule number 1 is for
Non-guttural.
non-guttural.
Yes.
And when there is a aleph, he, ain, and resh.
Okay, ein. I
Yeah.
missed out on the ein.
Aleph, he, ain, or resh.
खेत नाही येणार ना सर
Huh?
रूल
No,
नंबर 2 मध्ये
khet nahi.
So there are only 4 gutturals in rule
Yeah.
number 2.
Yeah.
Aleph,
For
ein, resh,
ma.
and he. For ma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for harsh guttural, that is he and khet, that there is a rule number 1 only, ma, with no guttural. So therefore you have to make one change over this who, 4th one.
So can you repeat what you just said about rule 3?
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. Yeah.
Because I was under the impression that all the gutturals with comets, they will be
No, no.
having the segol.
No. Preceding the gutturals, that is aleph, he, ain, and resh, the case is second one. That is ma, means comets you have to use there.
Yes.
But preceding a harsh guttural, that is he and keth. He and keth, then you have to use here ma. We'll just turn to slide.
Yes. In the
So that it
slide,
will
I think
be-
all the gutturals with comets
Yeah.
had segol. So I thought that was similar to
No. So this is a general rule. Ma attached by Pathak, Makib, and Dagesh to the non-gutturals. Then rule number 2 is ma attached by the comets and makeb to the gutturals aleph, he is sometimes.
So your ayn is not mentioned.
Ayn is not there here. So attached to gutturals, that is aleph, he, and resh.
Yes, that's what.
And 3 is to guttural with comets. This rule is,
So this means the weak and the strong.
yeah, all gutturals with comets. Now, question D, circle the articles in each group which is pointed incorrectly and explain why. Okay, can anyone read this first one?
I can't read it, but I can tell you the mistake.
Ah,
Hakever,
Hmm,
Hake,
Hack,
Yeah,
hakever,
Hakekever.
Hackadever. No, Hackadever.
hakever,
Hakever.
Hakever.
Then
ha, haam,
Ha'am.
he Adam.
Yeah. Now, sister, identify the mistake in which
The word in the center.
word in the,
No, word first. Hey, Adam.
yeah, what is the mistake there?
Attach inseparably to a weak guttural with comets and no dagesh.
With comets and
No dagesh.
no dagesh. So here it should be used comets. Getting?
Yeah.
So reason you have to use before a guttural other than he, khet, or ain, a comets is used.
Yes.
So you have to round he Adam. Okay, second one.
And Hador.
Hador.
Hador,
He.
Heled,
Heled.
Haaron, Haaron,
Yeah, Aaron. So what is the mistake over here?
He Eled.
He Eled.
Center one.
What is the correct one?
Pathak followed by doubling dagesh.
Yeah, because the yod is a non-guttural.
On guttural.
Now we are seeing articles, so don't get confused with the interrogative he and that personal pronoun and all that.
So in the first question D1,
Yeah,
the word in the center that
Hmm.
has a ayn with a comet, right?
yeah.
Rule number
Should take
5.
He
So
Segol.
shouldn't it be a segol over there?
Yeah, He Segol.
So then how was the, so there are two mistakes. So in one line, there can be more than one mistake?
No. There is only one mistake over here. You can see the rule
5.
articles. Now you're getting confused with the rules about the article. Second one you are saying, na?
Yeah.
Accented word.
Hmm.
Rule number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Got it. It's no, but this is unaccented, no?
See here.
Accented.
Therefore, this word is unaccented, right?
See, the rule over here is attached inseparably to an accented ha or a with comets and no dagesh. So see here. This is the correct one.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Rule 5.
Yeah, this is the rule 5.
Okay.
Because if it is a single syllable word, sister, so it is considered to be accented because
Accented.
Single
accents fall on the last syllable.
Correct. I overlooked that.
Okay. The second one, here it is mistake because it should be here hey with pathak and doubling dagesh in the yod spusam. Then third one, third one, can anyone read?
This
Ha'ain,
Ha ain,
ha'geul,
hageul and
ha'hekhal.
ha hekal. The mistake can be easily identified.
the last letter.
Third,
Why?
third one. The
Why?
ha'hekhal.
So there's a
Doubling that.
doubling dagesh there.
Lateral should not take doubling down.
Yeah, gutturals
They
always
refuse.
refuse doubling dagesh. So this reason you have to write here. Or otherwise you have to say before a strong guttural, hey with pathak is used only. Then fourth one,
Ha'ach, ha'em, ha'ir.
I'm
ha ak, ha'ak, then ha'im, then
Ha'ir.
ha'ir. Where is the mistake?
The first one, the
Ha.
first letter.
Yeah, because there should be hey with comets.
Yes.
And the fifth one, harekush,
Ha'rekush,
ha'olam,
ha'olam,
then
ha'bekar.
ha bakar.
Bakar. The last letter.
Hawakar.
Ha bakar. Why?
It
is
should be a
Pathak.
pathak.
First
Followed by
middle.
doubling dagesh.
Yeah.
Pathak.
Before a non-guttural, there should be hey with pathak followed by a doubling
Doubling
dagesh.
dagesh.
Then circle the interrogative hey in each group which is pointed incorrectly and explain why. Okay, we'll start reading here.
Ha'katal,
Hakwatal,
halo,
then hello,
ha'ari.
yeah, ha'ari.
In Ha'ari.
Are.
So
Mistake.
Where?
Are.
It should be a hay with a pathak.
Yeah, hey with
Pathak.
pathak. Correct. Then second one,
ha'shamar,
Hashamar.
hashamar,
ha'at,
Hashamar.
ha'at,
ha'at, and
ha'ala.
hey
Ha'ala.
Allah.
Ha'ala.
Hey Allah.
The first word.
First
Good.
word.
Hey with Hatay Fatah.
Non-guttural.
Yeah, it is a non-guttural. Correct, sister. Then what should be there?
Hatip.
Pathak.
Hattep pathak. Okay, third one.
Ha'yimshol,
Yeah,
Namshul.
Haim Sol. Then
ten,
Ha
Ten.
Edaitem 10. Then
ha'omer.
Ha Omer.
Ha'omer. Ha'omer.
Yeah, what should be there?
Pathak.
Pathak.
Hattep pathak. Then fourth one. Hakwatal, Ha Malak, and Ha Khalam.
Ha'chol,
Halam.
Hakalam.
ha'chalam.
Hakalam. Hakalam.
Hakalam.
Pathak.
It
Ha.
should be
It should be a segol.
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 Hey with Segol.
Segol.
And last one, fifth one. Tomer,
Kha Adama.
Adama, and Ha Ibne.
Ha Dama.
Ha,
It's guttural,
Yeah, it's a ha.
so it
patak.
has to be hey with a pathak.
He with
Right.
Pathak. Before Shiva and gutturals, there should be He with Pathak.
Pathak.
Okay. And this F1 indicate whether the statement is true or false by circling either T, true or false. If the answer is false, correct the statement. First one. Yes, can anyone read this first statement?
Though usually attached, when the definite article stands alone, in
Hmm.
brackets unattached, it has the form of hey with
Hal.
a pathak
Hal.
and hal.
Hal.
So it is false.
It is false. Then what is correct statement?
Hey with a pathak and a doubling dagish.
No, statement.
Okay, statement. We will just strike off the hal, no? And instead of that, we have to put hey with a pathak and a doubling dagish.
See, the statement they have given here is though usually attached when the definite article stands alone or in bracket is unattached, it has the form hal. Now,
Hey with
in-
Aleph.
instead of usually, though now attached, usually you have to rub it, or
Okay.
though now attached when the definite article stood alone. Instead of stands, you have to say stood alone. It had, instead of has, it had the form hal.
This was a very complicated sentence.
अनअटॅच तसंच ठेवायचं का ब्रॅकेट मधलं?
हा, तसंच ठेवायचं.
ओके.
So it is false, no, sir?
Yeah,
Usually the answer is false, right?
yeah, false.
Good. Okay.
Three mistakes.
When the article is attached to a word beginning with guttural, it is pointed with comets.
False.
False.
Yeah, correct.
Weak guttural. no?
When the
and no dagish.
article is attached to the word beginning with a weak guttural or resh,
Or resh.
yeah, it is pointed with comets. So the statement is against false there.
No, and no dagesh.
It's a guttural, no? Acha, we don't have to write no dagesh over there, right?
Yeah, yeah. Then third one, like the article, the interrogative he is pointed with pathak when it is affixed to the word, to a word beginning with guttural.
Strong guttural it should be. No?
True.
True.
It is also a false statement.
Third one.
Yeah.
It's a false, it should be for a strong guttural, no?
See,
Interrogative.
first of all, like a guttural, that is the statement is false. Unlike the article, third one I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Unlike the article, the interrogative he is pointed with pathak when it is affixed to the word beginning with a guttural, not pointed with comets, or any letter pointed with a Shiva.
So can you please repeat the whole corrected sentence?
See, only first is like you have to make it unlike the article.
Yes.
The interrogative he is pointed with pathak when it is affixed to a word beginning with guttural. And then you have to add a statement not pointed with comets. not pointed with comets, or any letter pointed with Shiva. Not pointed with comets or any letter pointed with Shiva. What is the rule for Shiva and guttural?
Hey with a pathak.
Yeah, that only the sentence is made complicated.
Okay. I hope it doesn't come in the exam.
Then fourth one, the interrogative hey is always attached inseparably. Interrogative hey is always attached inseparably. Inseparably means there is
True.
no gap. Yeah,
True.
true. It is a true sentence. Then interrogative pronoun me and ma follow basically the same pointing as the article.
False.
False.
The
And
me and will be, we have to
removed.
strike it
Yeah.
off.
Never
Yeah.
change.
The interrogative pronoun ma, only ma, me and you have to remove it. Then this translation, how many of you have submitted the assignment?
I've submitted.
Assignment.
sir.
I also submit.
Okay, this translation I will not tell, that you have to do. Today I will just introduce the prepositions, the chapter 7th, which we are going to learn. Can anyone tell me what is the prepositions?
A word that is placed before a noun or a pronoun.
Yeah, the word that is placed to, even we can say that to indicate the relation between noun and pronoun. A word that shows the relation between two things actually is known as pronoun. The relation between two things. In English, if we can, this chart will show you all these are the prepositions: towards, near, under, around, on, over, beside, behind, through, out, then from, far. All these are the prepositions. Now in Hebrew, if we see, if I had to say in, then I had to use the preposition with bet. Bet. If I have to say on, then I will use at al. If I have to say under, then I will use the preposition as takat. Then if I have to say lamed, that is for to and at. If I have to say before, then in Hebrew it is used as phane. Then for after, it is used as akhar. And min means from. Min means from. Now when I have to say between, then I will use as a ben. Ben. Now there is a difference between ben means son, that is ben, bet with segol, or bet with sere, and there is no yod and nun sofit. Okay, so that means son, but bet with sere yod and nun sofit is the preposition between. And in Hebrew, there are three types of prepositions: independent prepositions, makef prepositions, and inseparable prepositions. So independent prepositions can be used before the word. Makef preposition can be used with that makef sign, and inseparable prepositions. So we are going to mainly focus on inseparable prepositions. In your workbook also, there are given inseparable prepositions. Okay. Now I'm just giving you introduction. I'm not teaching you all these prepositions, just giving you introduction to the three kinds of prepositions. Now, when I say independent prepositions, if I have to say before a king, then this lefane, lefane is the independent preposition. That means before. Hamelech means before the king. Takat is the independent preposition. It's under a tree, under the tree. So examples we will see afterwards, but there are these independent prepositions. And this makep preposition is used along with makep. For example, this al is a preposition which means on. Al ha even. Al ha even. So that means on the stone. So we are going to see the inseparable prepositions, mainly the inseparable prepositions. And which are these three inseparable prepositions? I will show you on whiteboard. Okay. Can you repeat after me? Le.
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 Le means, or le means to and for. It means to or for.
For.
If I attach to this le or le, see, if I attach to this le, can anyone read this?
Le.
That means to a man or for a man. Getting? This is inseparable prepositions I'm attaching to the word, and because of this inseparable prepositions, we get the meaning to a man or for a man, because this lamed with Shiva is normally attached to the word. This is the general rule. So the preposition lamed gives the meaning to or for. Then second is the beth preposition. Beth. And the meaning of this beth preposition is in, then with, or by. In, with, or by. Can anyone read this?
Bemidbar,
Yeah, Be Midbar means
in the wilderness.
in a wilderness. In a wilderness. Getting? So the meaning of Be is in or with or by. You can even say by a wilderness. And the third preposition, which is called inseparable preposition, used in classical biblical Hebrew, is K, which means as, then like,
According to.
and according to. I will give you one example. If I am saying can anyone read this?
Ish,
K ish. K means as, like, according to. Now ish means man.
like
So
man.
how will you translate? Like a man. Or even you can say as a man. We are going to study in details about the preposition in next session, but just remember there are three prepositions. First, I told you inseparable preposition is lamed. Then second, I told you is beth, and third is kaf. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of lamed? Lamed,
Two, four.
two or four. Then beth,
In with by,
With
in,
by.
with, by, and kaf.
As like.
as like according to.
Okay, so I request you next time you read the chapter 7 and come, because this inseparable preposition actually it shows the relationship between nouns, or it shows the relationship between the two things. So if you understand these inseparable prepositions, you will understand the relationship between the two things. So in biblical Hebrew, you will find many prepositions, inseparable prepositions being used. I think today we'll stop here. I will make you to read only one verse and we'll stop there. Okay, I will give you homework. Can you see the screen? Yes, can anyone
Yes.
confirm me? Can you see the screen?
We can see the screen.
Yeah. Now, if you are having a Bible, turn to me with Genesis chapter 32. Chapter 32 and the verses here is 27. Now, in King James Version, the verse here says, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And verse 28 says, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince hath thou power with God and with men, and hath prevailed. Now, the verse 27, and he said unto him, what is thy name? Here, in Hebrew Bible, that is verse 28. In English Bible, verse is 27, but in Hebrew Bible, verse is 28. Now here the word says, Vayomer Ilav, Mayomer Ilav. And he said to him, Ilav means to him, Ma. Can you see this? Yes, I request everyone to respond.
Yes.
Now, this Ma so case sensitive. Vayomer Ilav. See the selected one, Ma. Can you see? Ma.
Yes.
And the next word is Shemeka. Which rule has been applied here for Ma?
Doubling Dagesh.
One
Rule no, one, general rule.
general rule.
Ma means what? Ma means what? And the shin is guttural or non-guttural?
Non-guttural.
No, but
Okay. So you see here the rules which we are learning, we are seeing in the classical biblical Hebrew. So Vayomer Ilav Ma Shemeka, and he said, we know that the man wrestled with Jacob when he was alone in that night, when he passed that river Yabok. In Hebrew, I'm saying Yabok. When he all that he has, he caused them to pass the river Yabok, and he left alone. And when he was alone, there wrestled a man with him, and he asked in verse 28, Vayomer Elav Ma Shemeka. Ma Shemeka. You know that in Hebrew, Shem means name. Ma Shemeka means what is your name? And he said, Vayomer Yaakov. And he said, Yaakov. And he said, Yaakov. Now, in verse 29, he says, the man says, Vayomer Lo Yaakov. Your name shall not be called from henceforth Yaakov. Ye Amer Od Shemeka Ki Im Israel. And from henceforth, your name shall be called Israel. So one homework I'm giving you, if possible, you can do, read chapter 28. When Jacob saw that dream while he was fleeing from his brother in that near Bethel, when he took that stone under his head as a pillow, and when he slept, he dreamed a dream. So from that portion onwards, you read this chapter till verse this 32 and find out this verse 27, 28, when the man says, Vayomer Elav Ma Shemeka. Now the man knows that his name was Yaakov or Jacob. Then why he asked? Okay. So if possible, you try to read in English first and then in Hebrew. at least this scripture portion. And I know that many of you have different things God will reveal to you. So next time we will see why the man asked Yaakov his name. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you please
Yeah.
repeat the homework?
Yeah, homework is when that man wrestled with Jacob. So he asked Jacob his name. He was knowing his name. The man means actually God is wrestling with Jacob and he knows his name. Then why he asked his name? And what is the reason when he asked his name? What is your name? Ma Shemeka. Ma Shemeka. What is your name? So when he asked Jacob his name, what happened? And then next verse, why God changed his name from Jacob to Israel. Just for curiosity, you read that chapter in your own mother tongue or in English, and if possible in Hebrew, and find out the meaning, why that man or why God asked him, what is your name? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I request Sister Asharani to close the session with prayer.
ओके. मराठीत
हा चालेल.
हे थोर 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 सेनाधीश प्रभू, देवांच्या देवा, राजांच्या राजा, तुला मान महिमा गौरव असो. हे प्रभू, या संध्याकाळच्या वेळेस तू आम्हा सर्वांना या ठिकाणी तुझ्या भाषेचं ज्ञान घेण्यासाठी एकत्र केलंस, त्याबद्दल आम्ही तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो. हे प्रभू, तुझ्या वचनातून आम्हाला जे काही आज राहुल सरांनी चालवलं प्रभू, त्याबद्दल आम्ही तुझे आभार मानतो, तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो. देवप्पा, तू कायम त्यांना तुझ्या पवित्र आत्म्याद्वारे मदत व सहाय्य करतो व ते समजून घेण्यासाठी तुझ्या पवित्र आत्म्याचं मदत व सहाय्य तू आम्हाला पण करतोस, म्हणून आम्ही तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो. आज आम्ही जे काही शिकलेलो आहोत प्रभू, ते सर्व काही आमच्या अंतःकरणात साचलं जाऊ दे, लिहिलं जाऊ दे प्रभू. तुझ्या पवित्र आत्म्याचं मार्गदर्शन त्याच्यासाठी तू आम्हाला कर. आणि देवप्पा, तू आम्हाला राहुल सरांसारखे चांगले सर दिले, त्याबद्दल पण आम्ही तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो आणि तुला नम्रतेने विनवितो प्रभू. राहुल सर व त्यांच्या कुटुंबियांना तू आशीर्वादित कर, तुझ्या पवित्र रक्ताच्या आच्छादनाखाली तू त्यांना घे प्रभू. त्यांच्या सर्व गरजा भागवणारा, तू पुरवठा करणारा आमचा जिवंत देव आहेस प्रभू. त्यांच्या घरात कायम सुख, शांती, समाधान, बरकत, आरोग्य नांदू दे देवप्पा. आज जे आम्ही सर्वजण जॉईन झालेलो आहोत, त्या आमच्या प्रत्येकालाही तू आशीर्वादित कर. आमच्या प्रत्येकाला तू आतापर्यंत सुखरूप ठेवून आम्ही तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो. आणि जे आज जॉईन होऊ शकले नाही त्यांच्यासाठी पण आम्ही मागतो प्रभू, त्यांनाही तू आशीर्वादित कर व पुढच्या वेळेस जॉईन होण्यासाठी त्यांच्या मार्गातले सर्व अडचणी तू दूर कर. तेव्हा आम्ही हे शिक्षण घेत असताना कुठल्याही अडचणी येऊ दिल्या नाहीस प्रभू, कुठल्याही नेटवर्कचा प्रॉब्लेम आला नाही, कुठल्याच प्रॉब्लेम येऊ दिले नाही, म्हणून तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो. हे प्रभू, त्याचप्रमाणे आम्ही आज विशेष करून संजू आरोळे यांना तू त्यांच्या आत्म्याला तू शांती दिलीस, त्याबद्दल आम्ही तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो. त्यांना तू तुझ्याकडे बोलवलेलं आहेस प्रभू. त्यांच्या पश्चात तू त्यांच्या कुटुंबियांना सांत्वन दे, त्यांना तू सांभाळ राख. आणि हा जो काही त्यांच्या आयुष्यात ही जी काय पोकळी निर्माण झालेली आहे प्रभू, त्याच्यात सावरण्यासाठी तू तुझी आशा त्यांना दे प्रभू. देवप्पा, त्यांना तुझं सांत्वन तू दे देवप्पा, आणि त्यांना तू या दुःखातून बाहेर काढण्यास तूच एक सामर्थ्यवान प्रभू आहेस देवप्पा. आणि या दुःखात तू तुझी खरी ओळख आणखीन त्यांना होऊ दे प्रभू, आणि त्यांना तू सावरून धर प्रभू. आणि त्यांच्यासाठी ज्यांनी त्यांच्या कुटुंबियांनी, त्यांच्या नातेवाईकांनी त्यांना मदत केलेली आहे प्रभू, ते ज्या हॉस्पिटलमध्ये होते त्या हॉस्पिटलच्या सर्व स्टाफला, तिथल्या डॉक्टर्सनाही तू आशीर्वादित कर. आतापर्यंत त्यांना जी काही मदत केली त्याबद्दल आम्ही तुझी उपकारस्तुती करतो, तुला धन्यवाद देतो. आणि देवप्पा, इथून पुढेही त्यांचं सर्व कार्य उरकेपर्यंत तू त्यांच्या बरोबर राहा, त्यांना सर्व गोष्टीची मदत व सहाय्य कर. आणि देवप्पा, सुनीता रुहामा जे आता तिकडे गेलेले आहेत प्रभू जामखेडला, त्यांचा प्रवास तू सुखरूप कर, त्यांच्या बरोबर पण तू राहा, त्यांना सुखरूपपणे त्या ठिकाणी तू पोहोचव प्रभू. आणि मार्गात त्यांना कुठल्याही अडचणी येऊ देऊ नको. आणि देवप्पा, ह्या सर्व गोष्टीद्वारे केवळ आणि केवळ तुझा गौरव होऊ दे प्रभू, कारण प्रत्येक गोष्ट तुझ्या इच्छेप्रमाणे होत असते प्रभू.
Yes.
आमच्या जीवनात घडणारी प्रत्येक गोष्ट आमच्या जन्माआधीच तुला माहित असते प्रभू. त्यामुळे प्रभू प्रत्येक गोष्ट तुझ्या प्लॅन प्रमाणे होऊ देत प्रभू. आणि देवप्पा, इथून पुढचा वेळ आम्हा सर्वांना आम्ही तुझ्या स्वाधीन करत आहोत प्रभू. आमच्या प्रत्येकाचा तू ताबा घे, आमच्या प्रत्येकाला सांभाळ राख, आणि प्रत्येक गोष्ट आमच्या नाही तर तुझ्या इच्छेप्रमाणे होऊ दे प्रभू. तारणाऱ्या प्रभू येशू ख्रिस्ताच्या गोड आणि पवित्र नावाने मागतो म्हणून तू ऐक. आमेन.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, sister. I request everyone to continuously hold Sister Madhuri Arole in your prayers. मी तुम्हाला विनंती करतो की सिस्टर माधुरी अरोळे यांच्या कुटुंबियांसाठी त्यांना सांत्वन मिळो, यांच्यासाठी सतत प्रार्थनेमध्ये आठवण ठेवा. त्यांना आता प्रार्थनेची गरज आहे. ओके. अँड सेकंडली, फ्रॉम आजच्या या दिवसापासून आपण थोडा वेगळा होमवर्क चालू केलेला आहे की प्रत्येक वेळेस मीच सांगायचो, परंतु आता आपण एक वेगळ्या प्रकारे होमवर्क चालू केलेला आहे. अँड आय एम शुअर दॅट वेन यू विल डू दॅट होमवर्क and when you will try to read the Bible in Hebrew, God will give you many revelations. देव तुम्हाला वेगवेगळे अजून रेव्हेलेशन्स देईल आणि आपण सगळे मिळून त्याची चर्चा करू. आपण पुढच्या वेळेस जे आहेत 10 ते 15 मिनिटं आफ्टर फिनिशिंग दिस grammatical part, we will try to keep this sharing time of word from each one of you. Sir, तुम्हाला प्रत्येकाला एक आव्हान पण आहे, चॅलेंज टू एव्हरीवन, दॅट यू रीड दिस जेनेसिस चॅप्टर 28 to 32 and find out why that man called Yaakov, what is your name?